everybody. We got our new Chef Ron in the studio kitchen this morning. Man, the waves, though. Boy, I can seasick, man.
I need to hit the shop.
No, the waves are nice.
Right. It's kind of old-fashioned now, though, Ro.
Yeah.
I look at, like, when I was growing up, my dad used to have this. We used to call it a TWA,
okay.
a teeny-weeny afro. But it's like
it's not that long, though.
Yeah, I hear you, but you get what I'm saying is, like, you grow up with something that you did your whole life, and the next thing you know, 40 years passed, and you're still doing the same thing.
Hey, I've had the same haircut my whole life.
Right, I hear you. I do miss my locks on occasion. It's really every now and again, but I do prefer a nice, shorter, more well-kempt, less maintenance cut.
I feel that.
We're good. So, anyway, Cajun, well, we could just call it regular surf and turf tortellini, but I went with Cajun because I wanted it to be expressed that this has a Cajun flavor. Another thing, you could do this with maybe a Tex-Mex. You could do this with like a Veracruz seasoning.
Okay.
You could go a lot of different ways with a surf and turf. You can go a lot of different ways with any tortellini, but you can go with some type of Italian, some type of Spanish, some type of whatever you want.
So it's very versatile.
But this one, it is very versatile. But this one I went with the Cajun. So what I did start with, let me move my Roasters cup. Shout out to Roasters, Amarillo, Texas. So I have I have a nice thin-cut New York strip steak. Sliced it up, got it chopped up, and I put a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. There's more than one Worcestershire sauce. I went with the Great Value one, but I do like using the W sauce a lot. The W sauce, I think that one came out in 2020. It says it on there. It's America's Worcestershire sauce. Somebody went in their grandma's stuff, if I'm not mistaken, and found an old recipe for Worcestershire sauce, and then next thing you know, we have W sauce. So I have the shrimp seasoned up. I have a little bit of butter on there. I have some salted water boiling. It won't take long to cook the tortellini. But hold on, one thing. Never cook your steak without something in there. I went with bacon fat. You're going to look at the recipe and say, oh, Chef Ron, you told us to put avocado oil in there. You're welcome to. This is a judgment-free zone. And then I did turn the heat down just a little bit. I wanted that sizzle because you're not cooking a steak without a little bit of a sizzle. But at the same time,
now,
give it a little bit of work.
Give it a little more flavor?
Give it a little bit more flavor. On top of that, it's like quadruple filtered. So you're not triple filtered. So you're not getting pieces of bacon in there, but you are getting a little bit of that smokiness. And then it's going to cook that steak. I'm going to get it to about medium rare, maybe medium. That's not where I'm going to serve the steak. Once I put the tortellini in and the shrimp in.
Because it'll cook more when you mix it.
It'll cook more, yes, sir. And let me go ahead and drop this tortellini in. Boom. And then that won't take very long. What I'm doing with that is called blanching. I'm also cleaning a bowl so that I could use this bowl to put my steak in when I'm sauteing my shrimp. I'm going to go up a little bit more on the heat. I cooled it down quite a bit by putting the steak in, but all that's fine. And then what I'm going to do is cook my peppers and onions. Man, there ain't too many recipes I could do without peppers and onions. I like peppers and onions.
Love them.
Yes, sir. And I have the shrimp marinating, not marinating, but pre-seasoned over here with a little bit of Cajun spices. And then I have some butter in there. Because when I pour the steak out, Ro, what's going to happen is that bacon fat is going to get poured out as well.
Right.
And then, so I want to saute the shrimp in butter as opposed to bacon fat. This is a real easy meal. You see some thin sliced steak, Sam's Club, United, Walmart, Joe's Meat Market, Fiesta, wherever. Get you some, and then this is an easy dish to make. But before you do that, I'm going to have to recommend, just come to Sunday's Kitchen. We'll do it for you. Save yourself a lot of time. But what they're going to do, Ro, they're going to come back, and then we're going to show them the finishing product, but no rush on that.
There we go.
All right, y'all come check us out.
Chef back, everybody. We got our guy Chef Ron in the studio kitchen, and we have some surf and turf tortellini today.
Surf and turf tortellini, you got it, man. That's it. So we have your peppers, we have your onions, we have your garlic, we have your Creole seasonings, we have your two most important things. We have your shrimp and we have your steak. So once again, New York strip steak went in there. Rose just asking me about this bowl.
I've never seen it before. It's unique.
It was here. I just figured it looked cool.
Yeah, it does.
Let me go ahead and use it.
It looks like a little boat.
So, right. And this is the same portion of tortellini we give you at Sunday's Kitchen. I literally weighed it out and everything. So, and it's a 5-cheese tortellini, Parmesan, and like 4 other cheeses. which ones, I don't know. But it's a 5-cheese tortellini. We're getting it all put in there with our house-made dust, some sautéed steak, cooked to about medium well now since it's been in there a little bit.
Yeah.
Which is good. You don't have to worry about any juices, extra juices or blood.
So y'all are serving this at the restaurant?
Yes, sir. We're going back to work today. Be there from 9 to 3. Ah, man. Some people say,
112 West 6.
yeah, I know you miss working. I've been working every day. I'm kind of, I miss vacation and I miss taking breaks, but that's it. So we're going to get some Parmesan in there.
I love what I do, but I don't miss.
I remember I was at a catering one time and the guy said, yeah, but they said, how did he put it? He says, when you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. I said, huh? That's not true.
Right, who told
work,
you that?
Right, yeah, work is work, no matter how you slice it.
I love what I do, but it's still work.
But yeah, it's still work. There you go. So that's it. Don't expect it to come in that bowl. That's a nice, nifty KAMR bowl. I will be leaving it here. But y'all check back. Come to Sunday's Kitchen, get you one of these, or get you any of the other sweets and treats and desserts and dinners and all that other stuff we have on there.
Yeah.
But then y'all make sure and check back on Tuesday. I'll be back here on Tuesday with something else for y'all. So till then, you ready?
Chef Ron.
Sunday's Kitchen. Man, okay.
For more recipes with our guy Chef